evening, everybody. Thank you to the Fleetwood Neighborhood Association and Mount Vernon Chamber of Commerce for putting this together, but also thank you to my wife for being here and being with me in the ceremony. Thank you, Sarah, for loving us. Now, my name is Richard Thomas, and I'm one of the Democratic nominees for Mount Vernon City Council. I previously served in the governor's office as a regional director, and I currently operate a business in Mount Vernon doing political and business consulting. I'm a product of the Mount Vernon City School District, having attended Trapegan, Davis, Mount Vernon High School, where I played varsity sports and was on the debate team. And right now, I'm also a peacekeeper. You see one right here in orange. And I walk the streets every week with these guys to make sure crime stays down. I got into public service because of my grandmother. In 2002, she was swindled out of her home on Communion Sunday. It took me 6 years and $200,000 later to get the house built back to my name. And that's how I was recognized to work for the government. Now, having been through the subprime debacle and understanding the challenges ahead, my generation is destined to inherit a very complex set of issues, some that we are even ill-equipped to handle. For too long, electeds in this town and in this country have worried about the next election and lost sight of winning for the next generation. As or if elected to council, I promise to do 3 things. Listen, learn, and lead. I will listen to you, I will learn from you, and I will lead for you. Now, please hold applause. Very briefly, I want to reduce taxes, and the way to do that is to invest into 2 key areas. We want to fund the Mount Vernon Chamber of Commerce to attract and retain business. We want to invest in the cultural arts program to make sure that we have an increased quality of life. And to reduce crime, we have to break the drug economy that's gripping the streets of Mount Vernon. And I want to do that as your councilman, and I'm asking for your vote in the September primary. Thank you.
Thank you, all the candidates, for their opening statement. We'll begin with the first question for Deborah Reynolds, and the second question for Mr. Rivers, for Mr. Boykin, Mr. Fava, and Mr. Thomas. Ms. Reynolds, what qualifications make you a superior candidate for the City Council of Mount Vernon?
I am a superior candidate for City Council because I have the experience to move the city forward. As I stated, day to day, I do creative financing for my company that I currently work for. And I'd like to bring that into the city where I live. This is something that we need in this city. People who know what they're doing and people who have the experience to do it. Thank you.
Mr. Rivers, what are your plans to fix the schools? Crime, truancy, sexual assaults.
Everything is familiar.
First, the problem with the schools, we have to address the problem. The problem being, when these kids commit the crimes, these judges are letting them right out the same day. We have a police department that's stretched to their limits. The reason why our judicial system has failed us is because of the politics in the city. So we got to understand what causes these problems. It's these judges that are political hacks in the party who's appointed to the bench, who may have sat around, worked in the water department, carried petitions, sits on a county board. Then their husbands become judges in the cities. They don't care about the kids here in Mount Vernon. They let the kids right out. It's a cycle. They never repeat until we get qualified people on the bench.